Hi, I'm Mitch Gallagher. Welcome to Sweetwater's Guitars and Gear. This time out, a multi-mode modulation pedal from Matthews Effects. Let's get started. Today we're checking out the Chemist V2 from Matthews Effects. Now this is a versatile modulation pedal. It'll do chorus effects, phase shifter effects, as well as octave up and down effects. And we can control two different presets using a switch here on the front panel, as well as two different sets of controls. We also have external control and other very interesting features as well. Let's check it out. We have the same controls that we use for dialing in settings for each of the three modes. We have the reaction control, which is basically a blend or a mix control between the wet and the dry signal. Next up, we have the catalyst control. When you're in the chorus or the phase shifter effect modes, this sets the speed of the effect. When you're in the octave mode, this sets the volume for the octave up effect. Finally, we have the formula control. In speed and chorus, this sets resonance or feedback, and when you're using the octave effect, it sets the octave down volume level. Now again, we have two different sets of controls here, and you switch between them using this foot switch. So we can set up a phase shifter here on top, hit the switch, and go right to an octave. Or we could have two different phase shifter settings. We could set up one for chorus, one for phase. We could have any combination we like and instantly switch between them. We also have an external jack here. Now we can connect an external foot switch to this or a control output from a loop switcher and use it to determine which set of controls we're using, as well as to bypass the effect. Rounding out the external control, we also have an expression pedal input. Let's listen to our three different effects modes. We'll begin with the chorus, which Matthews Effects calls our cobalt effect. Now we have control over the speed of the effect, as well as the depth or the resonance of the effect. But we can also range from dry to completely wet, which gives us a vibrato effect. So we can have both of those available right here in the Chemist pedal, and again we could set those up on the two different sets of controls and foot switch between them instantly. Our next effects mode is Iridium, and this is our phase shifting effect. Our final effects mode is Lithium, which is our octave effect, and we have octave up as well as octave down notes that are added to our original signal. And we can blend in our dry signal as well. And balance the two effect notes. This is a polyphonic effect, so we can create organ-style effects. But my favorite feature of the Chemist is the fact that you can have two different presets dialed up and instantly change between them. So for example, you could have this chorus and go right to the octave. This makes for a very versatile pedal and also saves space on your pedal board because it really takes the place of two pedals in one. I hope you've enjoyed this look at the Chemist V2 from Matthews Effects. Thanks for joining me here for Sweetwater's Guitars and Gear. Be sure to tune in next time. We'll have more guitars, more amps, more effects. We'll be making lots of music. I'm Mitch Gallagher.